What you're looking at here is a Google Sheet I have that is essentially most of the wrestling matches I could ever remember watching rated. So I know the title is I rate every match I watch. That's not entirely true. If there is a match I really don't care for it, then I just don't write it down because there's no point in doing that. And also as of recently, I haven't really kept up with this. But I was actually going on this heavy for like at least like a year, where like every show I would watch, I would rate the match in my head and I would jot it down in this Google Sheet. So we have every rating from 5 stars to up until 1, and we get a half a star here. There's like 3/4 of a star. I'm not gonna have those down here as tabs just because I've never rated a match that exact rating before, so there's just no point in me having it there. I just kind of wanted to share this off, y'all. One, because I have no idea what to do for a video and haven't uploaded in like almost a week. And two, I've been actually kind of sitting on this idea for a little bit. And before anyone thinks this is like so corny and like, you know, I'm a mark. Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid, like in the long run. There's no point for me to even do this, to rate matches and all. But it's just kind of like a little passion project. Kind of like my own personal little database, I guess, like my own case match, you know? Like these are my ratings, nobody else's. And it's also a way for me to filter out, you know, my favorite matches. Like if someone asks me like, hey, what's your favorite matches of all time? I just go to like these two right here and like these are it. And also there's a way for me to just jot down every match that I've watched. I think I started this in 2024 or 5. So I think 2024. And every match that I watched since then, it's most likely here. At least like a notable match that I remember something from. And I know so a user has been like a year ago asked me to do like a every 5-star match video, like the highlights, but I just never got to it. It would slip my mind. So this is kind of my way of doing it. So I'm gonna go through them all real quick here. Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21. Kobashi versus Samoa Joe. Steen Generico versus the Briscoes, that ladder match. Probably my favorite ladder match of all time. I feel like it's underrated because people talk about best ladder matches, at least in like the internet conversations I see, this match isn't brought up at all, or just not as much. So if you haven't seen this match, please go watch it because it's freaking awesome. End of an era in the Hell in a Cell. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn at NXT. Triple H and Undertaker was my first favorite match of all time, and AJ Styles or Sami Zayn Nakamura was like my second, and was it for a while. AJ Styles and John Cena at SummerSlam. I am heavily biased for this match because Styles won. Okada Omega won. Andrade versus Gargano. Golden Lovers versus Young Bucks, still my favorite tag team match of all time. North American Championship ladder match. Gargano and Ciampa in the street fight, their second match in their trilogy, and it's just my personal favorite of them. I know the unsanctioned match is like the most favored, but this one was my personal favorite and has one of my favorite finishes to a match ever. Adam Cole versus Gargano in New York, the 2 out of 3 falls. Young Bucks for the Lucha Bros in the ladder match. Adam Cole versus Ciampa at Portland. I don't know if I still have those strong positive feelings for this match as I did, you know, when I watched this the few times after it happened. As of now, I still think it's a 5-star match. Definitely one of the most underrated NXT TakeOver matches ever. So if you don't remember this match, please go out of your way to watch it. It's awesome. And I just love Ciampa at this time. Adam Page and Omega versus the Young Bucks. Dragunov versus Walter, their first match in WWE. Young Bucks, Lucha Bros in the cage. Oh, and you can see all the years here. If I said the years for each one, this would take forever. But yeah, we're in 2021 now. Oku was Ospreay in 2022. Okada was Ospreay in the G1 final. Same thing I said about Ciampa and Adam Cole here. I love this match, but I don't know if I still think it's a 5-star match or not. I have to watch it again. Omega Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom, MJF and Danielson Ironman match. Omega Ospreay Forbidden Door. Hangman Page was Swerve, the Texas Death Match. Oku was Ospreay in 2024. Takeshita was Ospreay Revolution. Bloodline Rules. Roman Reigns was Cody Rhodes, where Cody wins. Danielson was Ospreay. Fletcher was Ospreay in the cage. Anarchy in the Arena in 2025. Hangman Page versus John Moxley in the Texas Death at All In last year. And Swerve was Ospreay in the All-In Tournament final, which just happened at Forbidden Door this year. This is every match I've ever rated 5 stars, and out of all the matches I've seen, definitely hundreds, maybe thousands at this point. I've only had 31 5-star matches. I don't give these out. I say that like it even matters. It really fucking doesn't. But I don't rate matches 5 stars very often. And 4 3/4 is the same thing, not as often, but definitely have a lot more. This is 92 now. I had a lot more that I do 5-star matches. I'm not gonna go through all these because that's just gonna take way too long. And you can definitely see when I started to watch AEW more and when I kind of started to fall off of WWE, because it's all WWE right here, right? And then AEW becomes a thing around this time, and then I just kind of stopped watching WWE altogether. Start watching mostly AEW, and like the occasional indie would be here. Like there's some Rev Pro in here, and we have a crap ton of 4.5-star matches, crap ton of 4 1/4 matches, 500 actually. God damn. This June or July 29th. I haven't updated this in a while, and then we have a good amount of 4-star matches, 3 3/4, and actually, the lower the ratings go, there's not as much. Like 3-star matches, there's only not even 100. It's because usually if a match is lower than this, I usually don't rate it just because I don't care for it. So I'm gonna take the time to come here and put it down. Unless the match is like truly bad, like this one. Where's the chain match from? redemption. Yeah, here. So like if I so like this chain match is probably one of my worst matches of the year when the year ends. So I wanted to put it here so I can remember that when I make my little community post. And what is this? 1.25. What's the last Marina Shafir? Yeah, that match wasn't. It didn't suck, but it wasn't like blow away or anything. If it's a pay-per-view like this one, oh yeah, the Tony Storm Marina Shafir. If it's a pay-per-view, I'm most likely gonna rate every match on a pay-per-view because it's a pay-per-view. But TV, I don't really feel that strongly about. Two 2-star matches. I'm just here. Liv Morgan with the Rhea Ripley, Bully Ray versus Raj Desi. I think Jinder Mahal from MLP. MXN versus who are these guys called? I mean, there's their names, but what's their team called? I have no idea. I just don't care for them, so it just slips my mind. Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. I don't remember most of these matches. Brian Caitlyn Archer versus Drew McIntyre Turbo 40 again. My God, I really don't care for the Outrunners. That's what they call it. I don't really care for the Outrunners, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, so their matches I don't really like, except the FTR one on Collision. I do have that one somewhere here. John Cena the R-Truth, Athena versus Mercedes Blaze at Rev Pro. That wasn't even much of a match. It didn't even be on here. Rhea Hill versus Robin Renegade. This match probably wasn't even 5 minutes, so I don't know why it's even on here. This is 1.75. These guys with these guys at NXT. Evil versus Roach Down House. Oh yeah, that match was ass. Dominic versus Octagon Jr. This match wasn't even that bad. There just wasn't a lot to it. And Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale versus Lennox Cross and Megan Bayne at Revolution. This is some New Japan match, one from Dontaku last year. That was actually pretty bad. So I'm not familiar at all with these two guys right here. Gato, I of course know he's the booker, and I've seen like a handful of Taiji Ishimori matches, but there's nothing on them. It's just that match was terrible. 1-star match is this random one from TNA, because there was a time while I was watching TNA pay-per-views, and Kyle, I really liked, I think Bound for the Glory 2024, I think is that one. I really liked it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep it at least with the pay-per-views, and then I watched 2 of them that I didn't really care for, so I stopped watching. And it's 1/2 star. Okay, so I guess these are my 2 worst matches of all time right here. Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm from Double or Nothing, which I talked about in several videos already, and Billy Gunn to JY on Dynamite, which I also talked about in my Q&A. And in case there's any Outrunners fans watching, I rated Bam versus FTR. Let's see, Turbo. Okay, they have 2. FTR and Collision 100, I believe. That's an awesome match. And then they had like an 8-man or 4-on-4 match like the next week. And my ratings are both as objective as you can get, and it's also subjective, like my own biases. Yeah, I do have to go in here and go through the last couple weeks of AEW TV and also some G1 matches I've seen. I saw the G1 final with Oiwa and Uemura, which is fucking awesome. And I recently just saw Hanare versus Gabe Kidd and Yuto Ice versus Yota Tsuji, which is an awesome match. I think Ice and Tsuji might be one of my favorite matches of the year. Honestly, it might make the top, maybe the top 15, but definitely the top 26 when I do that big video. But yeah, if any of y'all are interested in like me going more in depth in these different tabs, I definitely will. It is something when I get bored, especially like in class, I just kind of go through here and like, oh, what did I rate what? Like where, like how many wrestlers are in like a certain tab, I think definitely Ospreay has the most, at least for me. He has 10, or okay, this one doesn't count, guys, to name the event. So he has 9. Let's do Omega. He has 6. Okada has 2. Let's do the Young Bucks, but let's do like Matt Jackson has 4. I was big on Gargano like a lot. Like, yeah, he has 3. Let's go like 4. He has 5. I'm actually interested in what they are. Ricochet at Phoenix. Oh no, I missed one up here. Ciampa, the unsanctioned match I talked about earlier. Last man standing match. Ricochet at Phoenix, I just said. Him versus Adam Cole at TakeOver 25. That Kushida match is awesome. And like Osprey and Chris. Yeah, he has 20. Got 4-way Wrestle Kingdom. Okada and G1 29. Okada again at Wrestle Kingdom 15. Shingo at Dontaku, that long one. Looking at Junior and Rev Pro. ZSJ 2022, Orange Cassidy, Death Triangle, ZSJ in 2023. The very next one, 4.75 match after that is Mike Bailey and TNA. And then the very next one is Shota Umino. And then you skip one to even get that cage match. The very next one is Swerve. Though the most recent time I've seen it actually wasn't that blown away as I remember being. So it might be 4.5, honestly. MJF, the hour match, Pac, 3-way Wrestle Dream, Takeshita and the Owen, Hangman and the Owen. And then what's the steel cage match? Oh no, I'm missing another one. Which one did he have? Oh, Mark Davis. Yeah, that match is fucking awesome. Yeah, and then Omega probably has a ton. Yeah, he has 10. I'll go through them quick here. Tanahashi, Mox, Pac, Danielson, Gabe Kidd. Damn, that's a big gap from Danielson in 2021 to Gabe Kidd in 2025. Injuries don't help either. But yeah, that's a pretty big gap. And then the lights, or it does, the steel cage match. He has 33, 4.5. Ospreay has 44. Holy shit. Okada has 21. Who else do I like? Oops. Takeshita has 15. Let's be MJF. I'm interested. 16. Danielson has, I can't type, 11. Hayter I think has like 6. Because women's matches aren't usually as long as the men, so it's like it's kind of hard to have like a 10-minute 4.5 star. I mean, you can definitely do that, but the type of match they probably are told to wrestle isn't that. That's a match in Eve. Another match in Eve. Tony Storm, Shida, Sakura, Monet. Oh, that's it. Monet actually might have a few, because she has 17. What? She has 17. God damn. Oh no, okay, it thinks I'm doing money in the, okay, it counts money in the bank. Can this do Mercedes? I wasn't like gonna doubt the fact that I like that many matches that much, but I just don't remember putting that many down. But Statlander, Hazuki, Hater. Oh, we just did Hater, so we saw that one. Emerson, Jane, Rev Pro. If you haven't seen that match, it's awesome. And My World. I'll do Swerve because I just saw his name. 10, do Adam, Page. 14. 4.25 matches. There's probably like a fuck ton of everybody in here. Oh no, 19 again. Omega probably has, yeah, he has 30. Bandito, let's see Bandito. 14, let's go back here. Bandito. Okay, he has 14 in each category, or he needs tab. Osprey probably has a ton. I'm gonna say at least 50. 42, a little less than I thought. Dude, Ishii, I seen a lot, yeah, 16. I've seen a lot of Ishii matches over the past few years. Try Shingo. 8. See, I'm just see, this is like what I usually do. I just, like when I get bored, in university, I just do this shit, and it's actually pretty fun. 18 Shingo Takagi match. That's cool. Let's do the Young Bucks again. Matt Jackson. Oh my god, 25. I wonder what the percentage of this is. Cause I'm not a maths person, but like, you know, out of what, 579? Like, I wonder what the percentage of like Young Bucks matches or like, you know, Osprey matches are in here. But yeah, I just kind of want to show this off. I just kind of want to show this to y'all. One, because I was bored, didn't have any ideas, and two, that'd be a little interesting to go through and give y'all some insight of my stupid marked brain, I guess. So like I said, like, I'm aware this is pretty stupid, and like, I guess lame would be the word. I don't know. I get like, really, this doesn't matter to anybody. Like, none of these guys are gonna fucking be offended that I rated the match, you know, too. Like, no one cares, right? No one cares. But it's more kind of like a side little passion project that I still kind of do every now and then, and kind of like my own little database, you know, like I said, to categorize, you know, my favorite matches, to remember the matches, also a way to write down, you know, notable matches. I am still working on that Omega Osprey video. I'm hoping it can actually go up though, because I'm like debating with myself the style I want to do it, whether I want to do it like, you know, to put clips in there or talk over it. I do realize talking over it probably turn a lot of people away. I really want to try putting clips in there, but I have a strong feeling, y'all, it's gonna get copyrighted. I'm not gonna be able to have it uploaded. I really don't want a copyright strike, and it'll be up sometime after all in like the little teaser said. That's it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching.